We just gonna go ahead and get started, man. Let's go.
Baseline.
Episode 172.
Holiday style.
Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. It's your boy DJ E, Mr. Influential, and I'm rocking with my brother Man.
The original, baby. Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back. And this is episode 172, and we calling this one Holiday Style.
Holiday style, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of holidays. But we got holidays that's going by, and then we have holidays that are coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Needless to say, man, first and foremost, want to make sure that everybody who's in here with us on the live, do us a favor. If you are watching it right now, please share it.
Share it. Share it. That's it. Share it for us.
Like I said, we appreciate you guys rocking out with us each and every week.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, E, how was your week?
Week was good. Busy.
Good.
Like always, no complaints. Had a couple gigs last week. We was together on Monday. And honestly, I ain't had to start gigging until I had Friday and Saturday. This week I was able to spend time with with my better half. A lot more. So, let's clap it up for that.
It's good. That's a different type of busy.
Yeah.
Right before the business busy.
Right.
I got you. That's good. Nice balance. Sound like it was a nice balance type of week.
Yeah. How about yours? How was yours?
Good, man. You know what I mean? Dance recital weekend just went by. Obviously, school wrapped up. My youngest last week. So she's enjoying the fact she don't have to pop up.
Right.
Go to school in the morning.
Right.
Got kids. If they have a better attitude and better energy, you generally have a better day.
Right. Right.
With that said, Saturday was phenomenal. Went and watched all the kids do their thing at the recital.
Right.
So that was cool. 2 shows. She won another scholarship. Shout out once again to Low Dance Studio. Major shout out to y'all. She won another scholarship there. With that, That was awesome. Sunday, Father's Day.
Right.
One of our highlights. You know what I mean? It was great. A few people over, came, hung out, broke bread, laughed, joked, had a good time.
Right.
Actually wrapped up kind of early. I want to say before 9 o'clock. Everything was done. Food wrapped up, put away in the refrigerator.
That's how it be at this crib anyway. A lot of times.
Yeah. Yeah. We kind of go as the event going.
Right.
Now, let me ask you a question real quick before we get into the quote of the day.
Uh-huh.
This is my style. I don't know, when you host. You host events or a party or something.
Yeah.
At the house.
Uh-huh.
Are you this is the type of person I am. I'm the type of person that literally cleans as it's happening. Like in the midst of the party,
yeah.
I'm like that. I'm not a wait till the party's over clean dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I'm like you.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to the trash.
Yeah.
Because what I do is I have separate trash cans in the yard.
Right.
So if I see that fill up, because I'm gonna be the one taking it out anyway.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing that be annoying me sometimes is like, I really want to bust this tent down right now, but they still sitting under it. That's how it be sometimes.
So that's what I did. and that's what I'm asking. What I mean? I didn't, I know out there, we done talked about on the show quite a few times, a little patience thing.
Right.
So, but bro, I sat there, I started saying to myself, there's no one sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Matter of fact, it got to the point where I went and sat underneath it just on the strength that I put it up. And I'm like, someone's going to sit under here, even if it's me.
Right.
Went and sat there for a little bit. I only asked that, man, because I know everybody's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Somebody was saying it yesterday, and it was like, yo, I got noticed with you and your wife, y'all kind of enjoying it, but y'all not, and I was like, when anybody, I would just naturally assume that's the move whenever you hope. I mean, I don't know. Everybody ain't like that. You got some people that's like, yo, I deal with it when it's done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That one time I thought about doing it that way. I left
Yeah.
that tent out there all night.
That bitch ain't never been back.
It just got broke up. The weather just tore it up.
Right.
Had an opportunity to be able to break it down and everything. Nah, I
Right.
just asked that question just because I didn't know if it was just me.
Yeah, but while we doing that, we're going to go ahead because, like we said, I'm going to put it back on the screen. This is episode 172, Holiday Style. Let's crack it up again.
Right.
Clap it up again. But the quote of the day is this. Okay? Love the giver more than the gift.
Okay.
Once again, it's love the giver more than the gift.
Right.
And that's Brigham Young. That's Brigham Young. Let's clap it up for that. I laughed at it, too, at the same time. Now, I just wanted to ask you this because what you just explained, what's going on not at your house, but what you did as far as the dance recital.
Okay.
Is it a reason
Yes.
that recital was always Father's Day weekend?
I mean, I don't think it's everywhere like that. I mean,
It seems to be. I'm gonna just tell you.
Like
this.
if I had to, when I asked the question,
right.
well, first off, how you ask that question, some people get upset when you ask.
Mm-hmm.
You just like, yo, I'm not asking you because I'm complaining. I'm just literally trying to figure
it out.
I just think that it's probably, an available weekend, and then on top of that, I think that once it became the norm, it just became the running thing.
It just rolls with that.
Yeah, because I've been going to them for years.
Bro, it's always Father's Day weekend.
Always. I asked that question too. And it might be because it's, pretty much the dance season kind of runs like regular school season.
Right.
So that's 10 months out of the year, like regular school's 10 months out of the year.
Right.
To which, out in my house, it's all year.
Right.
Like she's at one right now, is at a audition right now.
Right.
So it all depends. In my career, bro, it's never off.
Right.
So
I wasn't talking about the season.
So it ain't no. No, I'm just saying. So for me, you got that on Father's Day weekend. You got all the competition weekends.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you actually in it like us, we only we don't even, because it's so many weekends.
Nah, I get it.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering because it happens with McGirt like that a lot of times too. You know what I mean? I mean, you gonna be there for your kid regardless whatever weekend it is.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. But I was just curious because it just always seemed. I'm not saying don't have it because it's Father's Day. Let me make that clear.
No.
I was just asking
that
like,
question.
is it always because Father's Day is not always the same day.
Right.
But I guess you look at it the same way. It's like the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is always the same weekend.
So Father's Day is not always Sunday?
Yeah, it's always that Sunday.
It's not the same
but
date.
I mean, the date I'm saying.
Yeah. Because Mother's Day, I was about to say, it's always Sunday.
No, it's always Sunday. You right.
Yeah.
Let me shut up. You know what I mean? Leave that alone.
No,
Clap it up
it's
for shutting
cool.
up.
It's cool. You had your life jacket on,
Yeah.
so you was able to survive that one.
Right.
Once again, boy, can I get the quote of the day one more time?
One more time. It's love the giver more than the gift.
Right.
Again, love the giver more than the gift, and that's by Brigham Young.
Absolutely. I don't like the name.
Brigham Young.
Brigham Young.
Nah, that's all right, man. That's the man's name.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I get where you're going with it, but I ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. I didn't name him. It's cool. Great quote. So
Right.
I agree with that wholeheartedly, man.
So when we speak on holiday style,
Right.
we're speaking on holidays in a period. Period. You know what I mean? I don't know how many numbers. We should have tried to at least Google that to find out how many holidays.
Now just go ahead and lie and do like you always do. Just
Nah,
guess
just-
and be wrong.
How many holidays is it in the world? You know what I mean? That's, I know here in America, a lot of government jobs, we get like 12, 13 holidays off. But it's a little more than that. Cause,
I know it was when 13, I believe.
Yeah, but it's still a little bit more because, like you might just get February. In February you might just get President's Day. But, they still count Valentine's as holidays and Halloween as holidays and things of that nature that we don't take off from work for them days.
Right.
Election day is a holiday.
Yeah.
And another one's coming up, Juneteenth.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, which is it's good to have that. But some people still out here celebrating Columbus Day, and I'm not knocking them for it. I know people who wanted both days off. I still want both days off.
Honestly, if you gonna ask, all they can say is nah.
Yeah.
Like I think, for my wife, I think even though Wednesday is Juneteenth,
Yeah.
I don't think they're I don't think she's like off until Friday. That's some kind of way. Like I don't know.
Well, first of all, when you're celebrating the day, you can reserve the day any day you want
Right.
to reserve it.
Yeah.
We're actually celebrating ours Wednesday
Got you.
on the actual day.
That's dope.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like if the 4th of July falls on the weekend,
Yeah.
we gonna get off a Friday
Or
or
a Monday.
anyway.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if the 4th falls on Sunday, we usually off the Monday.
Yep.
If the 4th falls on Saturday, we usually off the Friday.
Right.
That's how I usually go for us.
Right. So this was, I mean, like you said, man. Before we rush even to that, Father's Day weekend was awesome, man. I mean, it was nice. I got to shout out my family. Definitely looked out for me. Wasn't no necktie situation. To which I am not in opposition of ties, but I'm like this when it comes to gifts, right? Somebody said a long time ago, it should have some thought in it. So whatever you're getting, like, think about the person, right? Don't think about the cliche of what it is.
Right.
Right? A person may turn around and, like, say, for instance, your wife or, your lady is into massages.
Yeah.
There may be things that you may see, I'm not just going to get the typical thing, flowers and stuff like that. I'm going to do things that she actually is going to enjoy.
Right.
Something she's going to reap the benefit from.
Right.
You know what I mean? My family looked out for me. You know what I mean? Those who don't know, I like to grill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That family turned around, jumped on a Blackstone, one of the flat surface joints. I was so happy for it. You know what I mean? Once again, for me, I'm a little bit different because, like you said, in terms of the giver, whatever they would have gave me, I know that it would have been some thought into it. I'll love it. You know what I mean? But the fact that there was actual thought that went into the gift,
right,
is just a super bonus.
Well, yeah, that's the
You know
thing.
what I mean?
I think when you're doing gifts, especially if it's people that you see on a constant basis,
Right.
you have to kind of go with the time and the energy. Anyway, my wife creates a lot of different things. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I don't know if it was Valentine's or one of the, but this year when I had bought her a different type of cup press.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got it because I knew she was just looking at it.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you do those type of things, and even like with our anniversary,
Right.
I pretty much get mine what she want majority of the time anyway. So it was kind of hard to like
I think that's
figure out what it is.
That's kind of your standard anyway.
Right. So
That's boom. That's
so
what
when
you do.
when I had to figure out, we was at the doctor's office. I just seen her looking at a bag.
Yeah.
Got
I
him.
like that.
Got him. Soon as
I like
soon
that.
as she walked in the
I
back,
like that.
ball.
Probably one of the few times you can look over her shoulder and it's not personal.
Nah.
I'm not personal negative. But I'm just saying.
No, but the way it happened, she was looking,
Right.
and she saw, oh, that's nice hair. I was, oh, what you looking at? Oh, and then she showed me, and I was like, oh, okay, which color you just looking at? What color was that? Because it happened to be this nice green one.
Yes.
And that's my favorite. Because, I saw that. That's my favorite one. And she, yeah, it is nice.
Right. Easy sale.
It is.
They didn't even know.
Yep. So
You show up and just put it in the bag. You know what I mean? Whatever she want. That's
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
Now y'all know who wrote it. You know what I mean? Bryson just put the young brother swag on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nah, I agree with you.
But gifts, yes. I remember when me and mine was just dating.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was for Valentine's or
Yep.
Christmas or whatever, but she knew at that particular time that Kiss and Fab album, Freddie, not that Freddie, it's called Nightmare or whatever it is. But I think the Freddie vs. Jason album they had. She actually had got me the record and it's autographed by him.
That's dope.
That was my gift.
That's dope.
See what I'm saying?
That's dope.
That's
dope.
And that just stood out. Like,
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like you said, knowing the person.
Yes.
Knowing what they into.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's
But
just
Father's Day, she got me some clothes, nice. All my
Bruh,
stuff.
if it's anything that she knows that you have a legitimate interest in, that's a great thing. Let me
Right.
ask you a question. Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Do you have the heart to give a person a gift back? Like, yo, I don't want this, man.
Nah, I've never did that.
Me neither.
You know why?
Why?
Put it back on the screen. Love the gift more than the gift. Love the giver more than the gift.
Yeah.
And and what I'm saying is, it's not that I'm sparing their feelings, but anytime a person's buying a gift,
Yeah.
they're putting their energy in it.
Yeah.
But some people think that, and this is just me generally talking about people because we got a cousin that I had to talk to him one time about buying gifts and make him understand it. And I used to say, cuz you often buy gifts because you like it, but is that something they care about?
That's what I'm saying.
And I had to literally tell him.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, man, they always be like, because they gonna use it, because
Yeah.
everybody ain't gonna, a lot of people ain't
Yeah.
gonna want to be ungrateful.
Yeah.
But you going in here, and if he watch it, he'll remember this.
Got you,
But
yeah.
you in here buying surround sounds, tablets,
Yeah.
all that shit, and that
Yeah.
shit you into.
Well,
Right?
two things happen in that though, E.
Yeah,
They take an interest in what you take an interest in.
right,
So you can misunderstand that they have an interest in something because
Right.
they're seeing that you're interested in it.
right.
Or it could be a situation where, you know what I mean, you want that for them, but they don't necessarily want that for themselves.
So I was like, he said, so what you think I should get? So I start telling him
Yeah.
some different clothes or outfit, whatever. Went to this store, he seen it. He said, damn, he bought all this shit. When he gave it that shit, I like all of this. And I was like, and he told me that, I was like, bro, because you was buying gifts that you would like. I said, you ever notice when you buy it, you ended up using it more than they do?
Yeah.
Because they were never interested in it.
Yeah. So I like, and the only reason I asked that question is it was asked to us because, bro, me and Peach been giving each other gifts for so many years. So people ask, like,
Right.
like, what do y'all still? And it's like, me and mine have always thought
You got to put yourself in their shoes.
you gotta that definitely helps.
Yeah.
But on top of that helping, it's also just taking notice.
Right.
See, a lot of people don't even pay attention to the things that, like I said, for me and mine's a big, whatever she's big in, she's big in. Whatever
T,
I'm
what
big
up,
in.
TJK? Was good, brother?
What's up, family? Peace. Welcome back, brothers. Welcome back. Just talking about holiday style, man. But no, I just think that, you know what I mean, the holidays, what they do to me, the only thing I think about sometimes in that situation is are we actually recognizing the person and showing the appreciation by whatever way you do it? Or are you doing it just to make sure that this person don't feel slighted if they have nothing?
Well, no, I think they're doing it. I think people are more so doing it because they want that person to have that. You know what I mean? One person that I know that don't never have to give me anything, but always do, and they be always hitting the nail on the head. You know what I mean? Is my mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
And when she buy me, she just knows. Does she pay attention? Oh, my son like this. He like that. You get what I'm saying? He like hoodies.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get it. He like
Yeah.
Nike. I seen wearing it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So
Yes.
that's the type of stuff she do all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
My whole family really pay attention to me though, and know what I pretty much want.
Yeah, because I
You know what I mean?
only
So-
ask that because when you think about things like, for instance, the cliche thing for Father's Day, it's always been said the same thing: socks, neckties, cologne. And
Yeah.
remember, we had the whole list last year. We talked about it.
Right.
Pretty much the stereotypical things that you would get.
Right.
But what if you're a person that does like to dress nice?
Yeah.
And in essence, cologne, socks,
Yeah.
neckties, these are all things that you're going to use.
I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them regardless anyway.
You're going to use them regardless anyway.
Yeah.
So in your case, especially in your profession, like in terms of, I'm just saying your own personal business,
Yeah, I know what
all
you're
those
saying.
things, like you have to be a Swiss Army knife to serve, all those all your clients.
Mhm.
So there is, to me, bro, like you got to work hard to miss
Yeah.
on a gift for you, in my opinion.
Right.
It got to be something stupid like flippers. Like you never going to swim. So like, I mean, I ain't trying. Yeah, all right, okay. I got it all.
Why would you do me like that?
I'm just saying. Would you? Hey, do you have a use for it? No.
I might swim if you buy me some flippers, man.
No, you would have been
Flippers and an oxygen mask.
right. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. But ain't nobody going to. That stuff too expensive for you to might use.
Yeah, that's like, you don't need to pull up and give me some skis. You ain't never seen
right.
me ski.
Like you got to work hard, to actually miss on giving you an actual, gift that you can't use.
It's still hard either way, even if I wasn't as busy as it is, because again, the giver.
Blow.
No. Let me keep my tone right, because I was getting ready to say, you make me blow. That's about it. Let me get that juice loose. I'm good on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no. More so, what I'm saying is it's with me, bruh. It's I really just the fact that you thought about it.
Yes.
See, sometimes,
Yes.
and I'm a person who saves things, right?
Yeah. Oh.
So
Me too.
So a lot of times, like for example, with clothes or sneakers, you may not see me wear it right away. Like my daughter said to me the other day, I got you a little jacket. I ain't never seen myself, baby. I done wore that jacket a million times. You be in your room.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Then she said,
Exactly.
Then she told, I mean, one time she said,
So I ain't gonna wear it in the house, baby.
She bought me this Nike sweatsuit, right?
Yeah.
Said, yeah, I ain't never see you wear something. And Lee told her, baby, that's because this shit probably gray now. It's black. He done wore it so much he was washing it, faded. Baby, he wore the hell out of that.
So in other words, it's been moving around you.
You ain't
it
even
just look
noticed.
Like, you think it's another sweatsuit.
That's how much he done wore that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but I just think especially as we get older, because when you can live independently, right?
Yeah.
Like anything you want to do, like we recognize holidays. We have the ability to recognize a holiday any way we want to. Mm-hmm. You got some people, bruh, that observe it one way. You know, they whatever the situation may be. And then you got other people who look at the situation like it's another day. It's just another day for me. You know what I mean? My thing has always been the same thing when it comes to any of that stuff. You know, if it's from the heart, however you recognize it, do it, you'll enjoy it so much more. Right. So that's why I like this whole concept, man. Talking about holidays, I think that both our Father's Day sound like it was pretty good.
Right, it was.
That's great.
Yep. Shout out to everybody. Kept asking me, was I coming outside? And I said, nah. You know.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
No, you ain't asked me.
I did. I told you what was going on.
No, but you ain't asked me yesterday.
I asked you before yesterday.
Before that, and I said I probably said.
Yeah, but it was about yesterday.
Yeah. No, I give you that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about yesterday when I was moving around.
Yeah, you can't. I'm never the guy. Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah.
Don't invite me that day.
Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't even
I mean?
it was just.
Yeah, I need time.
It's just things that was going on anyway. Regular events that always happen. Are you coming down to this? Are you going to do that?
Yeah.
But what I explain to everybody is, man, I've been running so much.
Yeah.
That I'm just happy that I really don't have to go anywhere today.
Bro, I get it. I
went to Walmart. That's about it.
Yeah. I went to.
Needed some paper towels.
I do what you got to do on that.
You know what I mean?
That's out, back to the cribbo.
Right.
Yeah, that don't really count.
Yeah.
I mean, as hot as it was today.
Yeah.
It kind of does, and it's only going to get hotter.
Saturday was beautiful.
Saturday was nice.
Saturday was beautiful.
Saturday was very nice.
I had the DJ outside, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you how God work, right? So,
yeah, it is.
Saturday, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It is.
Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Mom was really on my mind.
Okay.
Right? Super on my mind.
Yes.
Right? And I'm just sitting here thinking, and maybe because I'm just thinking, Father's Day was coming up or whatever.
Could have been.
And the event I was doing, it was an engagement event, so it was a beautiful thing. So it's just love everywhere.
Shout out to the couple.
Yeah, right. Shout out, Darryl. You definitely know. Shout out Darryl and Keisha. I'll show you a picture. You'll know.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Wait, listen.
Congratulations,
Darryl and Keisha, man, being the best wishes, and that's what's up.
Listen, so, I'm sitting there and just thinking about Mom Heavy. So I'm sitting there setting up the little tent and everything, getting everything. Look up. I see Tony, Selena.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Unc told me.
Kelly, and he talked to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With drip rap. Yeah.
Kelly.
Yep.
Kelly.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. No, I talked to him too.
Them nahs, yo?
Yeah.
Mean after the camera go off.
Yeah. I talked to him for a split second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, Selena always remind me of Mom anyway.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm there and I'm rocking. Cuz took care of me. Cuz I'm about to fix your plate. What you want? This and that, this and that. And I needed that day. Some days I don't need it, but that day I needed that.
Yeah.
And God knew that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dropped that right on me. You know what I mean? I said, just want a hot dog hamburger, cut a little baked beans or something. You know what I mean?
I want to bring something up.
Yeah, I said mustard. Mustard and relish on the hot dog.
Right.
And ketchup on the so she came.
You look like
back.
you about to I'm looking at your face.
So she came back. Right?
Yeah,
she came back. I would have. She said she hit me with a mom move. She came back. She said, hold it. You said mustard and relish on. I started dying because
mom would have did that.
That's
right. She put it down. Hold it. Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there. Anybody who's watching, live and all that stuff, please leave the comments in the comment section. General question, and I wish there was a lady. If there's any ladies watching, please just leave a response. The concept of serving your man.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that, right? Because we're talking about a holiday. Right?
Holiday stuff.
Holiday, you thinking that even if it's not a regular thing that you do,
right?
And please don't get like super caught up in the terminology. It's like, you know, in terms of serving somebody, even though serving is serving, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only weird if you attach whatever, you know, makes it weird for you.
Yeah.
My thing is this, right? Sometimes I've seen the reaction from different people when it comes to things like that.
Right.
And I wish that I could have someone, primarily a lady, because we're just talking about it. Me and you can talk about whatever, you know, in terms of how we feel about it. But why is that something that is taken so negatively by some women? Why is that like viewed as I ain't serving no da-da-da-da? Like why is that like that?
Because of the simple fact, people think it's the way. I think it's just the way. First of all, it's their perception of it, and I can't speak on what their perception of is for it because, you know, I'll serve my woman.
Right.
It doesn't bother me. So when I married mine, and I said that I'll pretty much do anything for you, I meant that.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? I'm not bumping myself off. Let's make that clear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I ain't never.
Which where we draw
You know
the
what I
line.
mean? Yeah.
We'll draw the line.
Yeah. Nothing weird.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like the stuff
I ain't
that.
commit no crimes,
Right,
going
yeah,
to
the
prison and all that. Yeah.
But the stuff I will protecting you. Yeah. That's a
It's
totally
different.
different thing.
I mean,
But what I'm
that's
saying
the result
is-
of an action. That's protection.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I've never serving certain things, just anything that people try to say this is a man's job, this is
Right.
a woman's job, this
Right.
is this and that. I don't go crazy if somebody do or don't for me.
Yeah.
It's because at the end of the day, you know, we didn't have this exact conversation, but me and Lee had a conversation about something the other day, and she asked me, like, do I wish she would do something more or this and that? I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Right.
And it's nothing for y'all loose canopy, nothing wild, nothing sexual, nothing like that. It's just something.
Right.
We was kind of. I said, nah, I want you to do what you want to do,
Right.
because I want everything that a person do to be genuine.
Yeah. I'm right there.
So if
Right
if
there.
that's not you, it ain't you, because it
Yeah.
ain't never been you. So
Yeah.
before I married you, I knew that wasn't you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'd rather you be real and disingenuous.
Right.
I got you.
But me personally,
Yes.
I do pretty much anything I'm asked for that because that's what I want to do.
Right.
It's not, it's my obligation. Because once people start using obligation, because it's your obligation to get to work on time, but you don't want to be there, bitch. So let's just keep it 100.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
But what I do
Mm-hmm.
for my wife,
Mm-hmm.
I do it with a smile on my face because I want to.
Yeah, that's why I think.
See what I'm saying?
So for me and you, like, that's why I said I wish it was a lady, because I don't feel like we take it the same way. I think that
Right.
there are certain ladies that when they hear certain things, like even in the vows, bro,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, obey.
Yeah.
And you watch the crowd, oh, and it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, that's because they make it weird.
this
It's
is what
only
I'm-
weird
this-
'cause you
this
make
is-
it
This
weird.
is why I'm saying.
And when I
wish
say
it was
they,
somebody-
I'm not talking about per se.
you saying they, whoever says
people,
who or responds
right,
to it
right,
negatively,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
My only thing with that situation is because I asked that question since we're talking about holidays.
Right.
I do think that okay, like there's certain things. All right, maybe you don't do this every day,
Right,
but maybe on this day, I just want to recognize and celebrate you
right.
for everything that you are and all these different things. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever that situation looks like.
Exactly.
And it could be a thing where, you know what I mean? No, I don't do this all the time, but guess what? Today, I'm going to do this.
The question you asked was,
Right.
why do people make it? Some people make it weird
Yeah.
in so many words, and I really don't know because shit's not weird to me.
Yeah.
If I'm calling you this, my
Yeah.
wife,
Yeah, yeah.
and you need something, and
Yeah.
I'm able to give it to you or give
Yeah.
it for you or whatever.
Right.
My wife give me the same way every night. Once she go upstairs, she don't go back downstairs.
Right.
So I'm upstairs. Baby, if you go back downstairs, can you give me some water?
Yeah.
Baby, you know I'm not going back downstairs. You want some water. That's what that is.
Right.
I get you
Yeah.
some water. That ain't no problem.
That's what I said. But so,
it don't bother me. to
but
go get
like
the water.
whatever that is, right? Whatever that is with
But
you.
you're saying it's like what she's saying it is. I'm not saying "Nigga, go give me some water. Like no,
Right.
she's saying if you go back downstairs, but she already knows.
You're
now I'm going down
because you, and you know why?
Yeah.
Because what I'm saying is certain. I'm not just saying sis, but just certain people know that all I got to do is half a sprinkle
Yeah,
this out here, and they're going to do this.
and you know why?
Right, so it goes but yeah, I understand why. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is it goes unspoken.
Right.
What I'm saying is you'll have a person It's like you ever been around somebody and they be like, don't say nothing, let them do what they doing. Because if you say something, they'll stop. You be like, so when you acknowledge it, they don't do it anymore?
Right.
Like, what is that?
That's something that's within them. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
why they're the way they are,
Yeah.
we don't know. Because the why we the way we are is what we seen.
Right.
That's why I said,
But
that's why it is
but you
what
know
it
what I
is.
mean? But what I'm saying is, all right, because since we was talking about holiday and we just talking about Father's Day, I'm just throwing this out there. If that thing that you're talking about, ain't no if, since that thing you're talking about is 365,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is because the whole first beginning of the conversation, we've been talking about gifts and representation or observation of certain things, right?
Right.
And being able to give from the heart, things with thought. If I think about you enough to make sure, like you were saying, bro, that anything that you can possibly need, if I could provide it, I give it to you without it being said. And even if somebody did say something, I don't pay that any attention because I'm focused on making you happy.
Right.
For those who look at it awkwardly to serve someone, only thing I can say to that person is it's time to grow up.
Yeah. You can grow up, or it's also, because you're not doing it for everybody. It's also for the fact of what they see. It's some people think that's making them look weak.
There you go.
Because they're doing something for someone they love.
There you go.
Can't nobody tell me I'm weak with anything, bitch, because I know who I am. So a lot of people don't know who they are, P.
Yeah.
It's just like Kyrie Irving.
That might be it.
Kyrie Irving always knew who he was.
Yeah.
Right? So when he was making those statements, I'm not worried about that because I know or do you think you're racist? I know who I am. I don't have to. And they were getting mad because Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts knows who he is.
Right.
But before we go on, I just want to make sure we do this. Before we go on, man, listen, we talking about holiday style. And if you want to plan an event anytime you got a holiday and you need to plan an event with style, listen, I got a company for you.
Listen, whether it's your first or your 50th birthday, that 25 years of service, if not more, retirement party, or the day that you and the love of your life share vows to become one, let Front and Center Events take care of all of your event planning needs. Sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy the show, where they truly keep you at the front and center of it all. That's www.fncevents.com. Head on over there today and get that party booked. Back to the show.
Talk to him, man. You want to carry to your camera,
Front
man.
Center Events, man. For all your event planning needs. Boy, I tell you, man.
Look.
No warnings, man. You know, it's just, no warnings, man. Yeah, if anybody who saw that just now, man, just know he set me up, man. Set a brother up. But nah, man. Like so anyway, like you said with the holiday, it's all about recognition, in my opinion, man. If it's and vice versa, right? You might have some people who ask the question like, well, yo, why is it that I only get this kind of attention on those holidays?
Well,
right? Let's flip it the other way. Right? You know, like even with Juneteenth coming up, like everybody's gonna feel a certain way about Juneteenth and what it represents, and all those things. And that level of unity and understanding and working together, why can't that be every day?
Speaking of which, shout out to the Mercer County Porch African American Collaborative. They had celebrated their Juneteenth special Saturday, the event Saturday, and they had Vivian Green. Vivian Green performed out at Mercer County Park on Saturday. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother DK. He was the host. You know what I mean? So just shout out to them, man. You know, we glad that went that way. But piggyback off what you're saying, bro. You know, it's some people feel like they could be too submissive.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But being submissive is no such thing as too submissive, in my opinion. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because being submissive is meaning I'll really do this for you. Like, if you're not going to really, you got people that'll do shit quicker for friends that they call their best friends than they will for their spouse. You got people that's living that life that'll do stuff quicker for their sneaky link before they do it for their spouse.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
Wow.
I mean, I just because I know people
Keeping
that was
it
like
real.
that. You know what I'm
Keeping it
saying?
real. Yeah.
But the point is, and what I'm saying and making it clear out to be is, it's perception that makes people feel that way.
No question.
Because what's wrong with being submissive? And besides perception, it's insecurities. It's fear.
False evidence preparing real.
Right. Some people feel like this person gonna hurt me, so I'm not giving them everything. So when they do hurt me, because they've been hurt from giving somebody, the wrong person, everything. This is why when people make the statement and they say stuff that, oh, being married is just like being in a relationship on paper. No, it's not. It's much bigger than that. It's much bigger than that.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, these type of situations of what I'm saying is with this, and we call this episode holiday style. When you're married and you're doing it the right way, every day feel like a holiday.
There you
and
go.
You celebrate that in style.
Love it.
That's why I named this.
That's
why I named this episode that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to celebrate every day, like it's your last.
Right.
Like and just love it. But I don't want to not do my job to the fullest. And then it don't work out and say, damn, I should have did this different.
Yeah, no question.
Did that different. Right. That's how I think.
Right.
But these people that feel like they can't be, or they're don't want to be too submissive, they'll say, damn, I did all this and they still did that. See, that's almost like an insecurity. It had nothing to do with what you were doing.
Yeah.
That person was fucked up.
Yeah. No question.
I had to learn that.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing is when I do what I do for my spouse.
No question.
It's because it's not that, oh, ain't nobody else gonna do it for this and that. No. I just want a person to always remember, he always did that.
That's what I'm saying.
He always did that.
Yeah. And I think that what happens too, bro, we talk about it, sometimes, I'm not gonna call them excuses, but people's reasons, right? Let's call them that. And people turn around and say, well, like for instance, if you I tell anybody that makes a statement, well, I don't say nothing because if they don't do it voluntarily, it is not official. No, you can't do that.
Right.
Not expect change. First and foremost, if you say something and they don't change, then I see where you're coming from in that situation.
Right.
And the fact that you have to say something doesn't mean that person really don't know how to do those things.
Right.
Maybe they just didn't realize that that's exactly what you needed or what you desired.
Right.
Whatever that situation may be. Truth be told, the situation when we talk about all these holidays, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Independence Day, Juneteenth, that's coming up. Every one of the things that's associated with it is something that needs to be loved or recognized every day. Yeah. Yet somebody decided to say that day was going to be the day for it. Yeah. And so now we go to the max on certain things. Yep. So then when you said what you said in terms about the quote of the day, and when you started explaining some of the personality things that's going on, I'm only asking that because, like you said, holiday style. It's about celebrating those things every day. Every day. As if it's a holiday. Just like so hopefully people see where that's coming from. You know what I mean?
And when we made the statement and saying, like, we get them what they want anyway.
No question.
It's hard. It's not always easy to buy a gift.
Yes.
Because we really celebrating every day. Yeah. Like it's a holiday. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because the only real holidays in life is a birthday and a death date. Yeah. Because this new person is here. Yeah. Oh, let's cherish their memory. Mm-hmm. Why is it in entertainment every time somebody passes away, right? Mm-hmm. The next award show that comes up is doing a dedication to them. Yeah. But they didn't do a dedication to them when they were still breathing.
Because, like you just said, they don't recognize.
But that's why they started.
Like a holiday.
But that's why they started making icon awards and that. You know what I mean? They had to because it's like, wait a minute. Because these are the only two real holidays. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. What I mean by that.
I know exactly what you mean.
Because they treat Christmas, they do Christmas. Almost everything is closed on Christmas. Mm-hmm. But everything's not closed on Juneteenth. Right. Mother's Day and Father's Day is always on the weekend, so you don't have to take off work for that. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and the way they do it, it's also strategic because you can hype things up. Mm-hmm. Because being a mother, being a father, and all this is important every day. But you can hype it up for one weekend and one day, and that fluctuate income. that fluctuates people's energy. You get what I'm saying?
I
Like
know exactly what
all
you're
the
saying.
because now it's gifts.
Yeah.
Or they want a special
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
Social media, because just
Yeah.
say like all these posts, Father's Day posts, why people don't realize people getting paid off hashtags. That's why when hashtags get big, they let them keep going.
Right.
Right. So if you got a holiday and we're celebrating, it's a holiday every month.
Yeah.
We celebrate something every month. Now, if you pay attention, 20 years ago, and it's been going on, but did you realize? Did they really be like, oh, it's National Women's Month? Or it's National this month? We didn't. They did it, but it wasn't as big as you see stuff now.
Yeah.
Because we gonna find a way to celebrate. So why not celebrate your life like that every day? And celebrating my life like that right every day would be, okay, I'm gonna love me. I'm gonna love my family the way they need to be loved. If they whatever they want today, if I got it, I'm getting it for them. Like that's how I pretty much move all the time.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know no other way.
That's why That's why another thing, days I try to keep myself from not getting angry. Because don't nobody you be like, bitch, don't want to argue on Christmas, man.
Oh, yeah, or
It's my
any of those
birthday,
days.
man. I don't want to argue today.
Or-
It's Mother's Day. I ain't even gonna bother you.
Yeah,
It's like, but if every day you felt the same way, why pick just a holiday each month? Do that every day.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, bruh, I had a job when I was working where there was no holiday that was ever going to be recognized as being a day that you just was off.
Right.
None.
Right.
If you wanted, you had to take it.
You had to take right.
You know what I'm saying? And so my whole thing with that situation is
even Christmas, y'all. That's what we telling you. Every day.
Every day. I don't pandemic.
Yeah.
I think you can come out with 14 more.
Yeah.
And I promise you,
Bitch,
they can't make the one.
Right.
That's gonna stop that.
Bitch, still gonna have me there too. Cause the pandemic, I was there the whole time.
So, just with that being said, and the whole situation of what holidays even consist upon, it's just once again, it's something in my opinion, like you said, that is an individual thing. Like you said, everybody stands to consumer, like as far as like I'm talking about like businesses and stuff like that. Yeah, they make a lot of money and stuff like that off of that. But my thing is if you're not grounded into truly recognizing a person for their value and celebrating them and stuff like that,
right?
You'll start putting a value, like a monetary value, on that situation, and it could hurt it, right? Yep. Like you seen a person, like for instance, always the running jokes. Like I said, that how much, like bro, you told me something earlier. I believe that was me and you talking. You said it's 20 holidays, right, or something? 20.
No, they said. What I heard, it was a comedian saying it, but
okay.
He said that Father's Day, for rank on the list, Father's Day ranks number 20. That's best holidays on this number 20. Got you.
Okay.
Mother's Day is number 2.
Right.
After Christmas. Halloween was number 6. So that mean
yeah.
ghouls and ghosts are more important than me. A comedian's name was Ali, something like that. And when you really sit and think about it, I didn't check the numbers. I'm just telling you what the comedian said.
I mean,
when you sit and think about it,
man,
why is Father's Day so far down here?
But you know why? And I'm just going to, however y'all want to feel about it, it's fine.
Right.
It's because every day outside of Father's Day, there's a constant battle of character, right? Image. You can be a good dad.
Right.
And if you're standing around enough deadbeat dads,
you deadbeat dad.
You become labeled as at least a person who cool with them.
Right. But that's when they use the term like all birds of a feather flock together.
But the point that I'm making in that situation is once again, why it can be ranked at 20, if that's valid, like we're saying, is because of the fact that all other 364 days of the year, the father concept is beat down so tremendously on a regular basis.
Right. The man concept, period.
I'm just saying, period. Man, but no, father. I'm talking about father. Man, because you can be a man and not have no kids.
Yeah.
I'm talking about father. Like, because you can all right, bro, a deadbeat pop, standing next to a joker that just ain't about nothing in their life, that's a man.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So, truth be told, in that situation, you turn around and everybody kind of get pushed into the thing the same way.
Right.
Because the other 360, exactly. Yeah. Because the other 364 that it doesn't happen that way. Let's just say with moms or with Christmas and all that. It's so ranked so far down because it's the one day.
Right.
It's almost the one day where you, even a deadbeat dad, somebody say thank you for at least being a person one night that you created my little boo boo, my little stank over here, because I wouldn't have my baby without even you, even though you ain't worth nothing. That's why I believe that something like that would actually wind up happening.
But that's why the order is supposed to be you get married first. And I'm not saying
I agree.
Married dads don't get beat down.
I agree.
I'm just saying. But you get married first, because a lot of times when the women make that statement and they beating the dad down, they're not with the dad. They don't like the dad. That one night. But let's be real. That one night wasn't the only night you liked him, because you liked him before that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly what you're saying.
So basically, what I'm basically saying to you is, when you have that order of you getting married first.
Yeah.
The kid is almost like a plan, because it's now it's like I'm with you forever, so no matter what happened, I'm here.
Yeah.
Right? But it also shows why men have to be the calmest one.
Right.
And the high priest of their house, the spiritual leader, the things of that nature.
Okay.
Because he sets that tone of it's going to be peace here no matter what. But he can't set that tone as a baby dad and his baby mom live it over there. Because a lot of times you're praying over your temple, which is your own body, right?
Mm-hmm.
But your temple that holds your temple is your home. So a lot of times when you pray, you thank God for health.
Every day.
You ask him to bless your house.
Every wall, every ceiling, every floor, every door.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So if you're here and they're there, that's how that energy a lot of times builds.
I agree.
But that's why the order has to go first. Married first, then you'll be good.
Yeah. But I think also what has to happen too is it's like practice. Nobody sees the value of practice until the results. Right. So a person may say, well, yeah, man, they practice every day of the week. But when they go undefeated, they'll turn around and say, man, they practice every week. They practice every day. So we're so reactionary, right? There's so many things. So when you look at it, even from a consumer perspective, you got people like, I don't know how many times you've heard, I'll be in the other room, bro. The TV can be on, and I can hear the lows. Boom, 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 boom. Father's Day is right around the corner. And you look up and there's somebody with a weed whacker.
I got
a blower. Like, what if you live in an apartment?
Whoa, a blower.
And a blower.
What kind of blower? Now, if they selling blowers.
What kind they got at Lowe's?
No.
Go ahead.
They going low. That's what you said.
I didn't say that. That's that freaking. I ain't say that. I ain't say nothing about nobody going low. I said, you hear the music.
That's that freaking.
You come around there. You come around the corner. You look at the TV as leaves going by. Make sure Dad has everything that he needs.
He he always got on the little plaid shirt with the vest.
Yeah.
And some safety goggles.
And a pencil. Yeah. And then after that commercial,
with no eraser.
No. You ain't gonna make no mistake, because guess what come after that? Make sure you look out for grads and dads. There's not a lot of graduations around the same time.
Right.
I'm not making this up. Right? So what I'm saying is it's kind of hard, even from a consumer perspective, right?
Right.
You look up, Lowe's like, okay, double down on all the Ryobi, Milwaukee, the DeWalt, they coming through.
Husky.
Your girl ain't been in Lowe's ever without you.
Yeah.
She go in there, can I get the yellow drill? It's called a DeWalt, baby. You ain't, and we don't sell them here at Lowe's. You got to go to Home, you know what I mean? Whatever. So the point that I'm making in that situation is we either reviewed as, people who need tools, something to build something.
Yeah.
But there's a limited,
we are supposed to build.
We are supposed to build, but what I'm saying is if 364 days out of the year, see, me and you don't look at it that because we've never been viewed as being deadbeat anything.
Right.
But when you turn around and you look at a person, even if they're not deadbeat, even if a person is not being recognized or celebrated at all,
right,
on a regular basis, you gonna put everything that you feel for 364 days in one day?
Right.
No.
Right. But that's the thing. And it's the understanding of celebration as well. So like with sometimes they may, I'm just say because I'm speaking from a male perspective.
Yeah.
But the women and child may not understand or may not notice is that I'm celebrating you every day by doing this
That's what
to
I'm
be
talking
able
about.
to provide to
There
do
you
my
go.
job.
That's it.
Because when I said that we're supposed to build us
Yeah.
and a family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it goes like that. See, everybody, you can't get to 3 without going to 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, 3 is the most important
Right.
number.
I got you.
So when you say, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, it's just like man, woman, and child. You see, that's why it's stated that way.
Right.
So a man can't become a dad without having a mom.
I've said that. I've actually said that someplace, and people think, shit, why?
Yeah.
That's not accurate.
That's the thing. That's why the disruption
right.
comes
Where's the
because
inaccuracy?
they break order a lot of times.
Right.
You can fix it though.
Yeah.
So like this, if you putting something together, you're building something.
Right.
And you say, and you going and you taking these parts and you skip number 2 and do number 3, and they be like, damn, I gotta take 3 back off because 2 had to go on here first. Right. You can go back and fix that.
Yeah.
So this is why when a man gets a woman pregnant, a lot of times they be trying to get you to get married to fix the situation.
Okay.
Right? That's really how it is because it's order. It's direction. Basic instructions before leaving Earth, right?
Bible.
Yeah. So when you sit back and think about it, if you go in, I'm not saying that every marriage is going to work out, but it's going to be blessed better if it goes in that order. Man, woman, child. Now, you can always fix it. Yeah. And I know everybody not going to marry their baby mom because they might have 2 at the same time. Right. Now, if you study Islam, you can marry them both. I'm just saying. My goal, my whole point that I'm trying to make people realize is this. Go in order.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to be builders.
Yeah. And be comfortable enough to understand that if the order doesn't present itself, it don't go until it does.
Until it does.
And that's the point that I'm making because of the fact that, and I'm not saying that men don't talk negatively about some of the women and stuff like that. And we just talk about holidays in general before we move on to, some of the other business and stuff we want to talk about.
Right.
Just going back to your original purpose, your reason for even naming this joint Holiday Style, bro. Mm-hmm. All we saying is this. At the end of the day, I mean, however you going to be in that dynamic is up to you. But if you ever wonder why it's not constant, if you ever wonder why there's no consistency in it, evaluate how you do it regularly.
Right.
Attach that to whatever holiday. Independence Day, Juneteenth, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, like you said.
Absolutely.
Whatever it is, if you're going to celebrate, since we're talking about holidays and recognize it every day.
Right. That's all it is.
That's it.
That's all it is. And damn, it was something. It really was something I was about to say, but we're going to move on. It'll pop back. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to. I don't dare thinking about what I was about to say.
It'll come back to you. Yeah. So y'all know how we do, man. We talk about these shows, man. A couple minutes on these shows, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I remember. There it is. Before we get to the show, okay. I remember. That's why it says, quote of the day, love the giver more than the gift. Right? Okay. That's why, and I'm preaching tonight. If you love God. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? More than him giving you life itself. You'll keep giving life. Yeah. That's the main ingredient to building. So what I mean that is like, because now, in that order, you're the high priest of your house. If you loving, you gonna get that same love to your wife, your kids, and all that nature. You see what I'm saying?
You giving out titles tonight. High priest of the house.
Yeah. Yeah, high priest of the house.
I mean, you in this giving spirit right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You giving out titles.
You love me more than you love the gift, though.
No question.
See,
it's not even close.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But that's why we got the Porch podcast, and we're moving on now and talking about The Shy first.
Yeah, I want to. So, all right, for those who don't watch it, I mean, it's a pretty good show. It's going to go off.
Right.
So soon you'll be able to just binge it, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Binge it now.
So old Otis.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wayne came and seen him. Old Otis, man, he told old Otis to go ahead and let Picard go. Let the brother be able to go ahead and do his 1-2.
Right.
The show. The show is very interesting. It's you kind of see where it's going.
Yeah.
Um,
Think he gonna die?
who are we talking about?
Kadeem Hardis.
Not because he's the target.
Yeah.
I think that he's going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, possibly.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna like try to help out, and something's gonna happen that way.
Right.
No, I think that the show is coming to a conclusion, but I think what it is once again, and we talked about this before, the whole like cycle thing, how it continues, it's becoming too repetitive. If it
And
does
it's
that,
always like that because when these shows are based off areas, it's almost like a battle. Like, you always see stories about Baltimore and Chicago.
yeah,
You always.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
And real life, real, they all, New York as well. You know what I mean? It's
mhm.
all, but New York started that.
hmm
You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then you had The Wire and,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's
Think,
how
like
it
I
is.
said, I mean, it's a good show. I think it's getting ready to come. Obviously, it's coming to an end. I think it's gonna be another thing that ends with a cycle. Still funny, my man. The dad, man, is pretty funny. The other brother's getting interesting now too.
Yeah,
Starting to find out my man from ATL,
yeah,
came on. He did 6 years.
yeah,
He said, "I'm gonna make your life hell."
yeah,
He meant that too. You can tell
Right.
by his face. He was,
yeah,
"Oh, you for real?"
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like where that's going. Got psyched up, seen a little preview of P Valley. Not preview, but a little, I guess, little clip that it'll be trailer, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I see it. But hold, before you get that,
Yeah.
before we leave the shot,
Okay.
Jason,
then.
Jason Weaver, get your
So
head
so
off.
so he's so sick.
Get off my
I
woman,
realize
nigga.
that E, man.
That's how he did. He was
He got an
backing out.
inner leather
He was
jacket, Fonzarelli in him,
he was
man.
like, "Get back up off my woman." You know what I mean? He had this face like
Hey,
this the
listen,
whole
he
time,
good,
right?
man.
Listen, P the whole time had his face like this,
Yeah.
right?
This guy.
And you know what Lee yelled out? "You ain't gonna shoot him!" Like you done pulled that gun on Duda. So do you think Jason Weaver's on his way out?
Yeah.
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 Him and that leather jacket.
Gone. The original owner already gone. Yeah, I just think that it's going to happen that way. I think that how many episodes left? 2?
Yeah, no, 3.
3?
Yeah, 3. I think it's 3. 14, 15, 16, or 2. I think it's 3. That was episode 14 or 13.
I don't remember. Smoke and Mirrors, I think was the name of it.
So it might be 2.
Yeah.
It's 16 total. If that was 14, then it's 2 left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that was. I think that
Yeah.
might have been 13.
Yeah. I didn't think Weaver would do anything.
Yeah.
Because honestly speaking, that would be too cheap for him to go. It would
Yeah.
be like, you would almost, not that you want to see something super horrific happen to him, but
But I said that's the same
That's
thing
too
I said.
cheap.
I said this TV.
yeah, it's too
It
cheap.
gotta be. It's yeah.
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 So, moving on, like I told you before, I seen the trailer for P Valley. Shout out to P Valley. I was a late bloomer to that situation. It's good money. Look like the trailer's coming back. I'm excited for that. So I'm quite sure we'll be covering that when that comes out.
Right.
And then So
Ghosts.
Power.
Yeah.
So Power. And obviously we seen something recently about
Yeah.
this
What
being the last
season of Force?
season of Force.
But he didn't necessarily say that. He said his time is up in Chicago, and everybody took that as an official. So he could be moving somewhere else. But I think it is the last season. They're saying it's the last season of
Yeah.
Force. Yeah.
I got you. And I think the Ghost, like I said, Mary J. Blige, man, Nene.
Yeah.
Nene don't know no other way, man,
Right.
She passed out, woke up at the crib in the bed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We talking crazy out there with a gunfire could have
Yeah,
been. He
yeah.
just, she, go ahead and sing songs. She's
Right.
really Mary J. Blige, you know what I'm saying? Man? And just, stay out the streets, man, you know what I mean?
But
I'm more interested in seeing how that ends, because that right there, that thing got my undivided attention.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think they're gonna push back Raising Canaan now
Okay.
because don't know how the calendar goes, but they're basically was trying to get done with like their shows by 2025 or 2025 hit.
Mm-hmm.
This is why they're doing both Ghost seasons back to back like that because it started June 7th. It's gonna do 10 episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna start back September 6th.
Yeah.
They're coming right back, and then if you do 10 more episodes, that'll take you right to the end of the year. Boom, you got both of them out. Yeah. But when that's gonna come out is usually when Raising Kanan comes back out.
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
let's see. Game 5 tonight?
Game 6, 5.
Game 5.
Yeah, because it's 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight.
It's over.
Yeah.
So shout out to my nephew Dean too.
Yeah, it's okay.
The picture you out there, man. Blessed opportunity. You know, I seen him taking the pictures. I seen him with Stephen A. You know, Neff doing big things. So shout out to you, Neff. Keep doing your 1-2. That's awesome.
I see you do that. That's why I had to do a laugh.
You know what I do?
You did some type of little picture thing.
I did?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
I look back. I didn't do that.
You got questions? You got questions for me, man?
Man.
Before we get up out of it?
You want me to ask you some questions?
Welcome to another episode of Questions That P's Gonna Ask. I don't know what he's gonna ask, but we're gonna find out what he's gonna ask today. So without further ado, let's get it through.
We're gonna go on some freak questions, man.
Freak question? Shut up.
Readjust. Look at that. Freak questions. You rather dominate or be dominated?
Dominate.
I can't take nobody dominating you.
No. You dominate me the right way, I'm cool. I'm just gonna sit there, but not that bullshit way like that. No.
What's your safe word?
Safe word? Powder.
Coke. I was getting ready to say blow, powder.
Powder, because you know if I'm yelling that out, I'm serious. Like,
okay. Would you rather sleep with somebody on the first date or wait 6 months?
If I know what the outcome is and it's worth
Yeah.
waiting 6 months, then I will wait 6 months.
Yeah.
But if I know it ain't, I'm just the first date.
Okay. So I think that's a whole nother thing within itself. You know, some people, you know, I think you should, you know, be selective on who you do a lot of things with.
Yeah, it should. Everybody don't get treated the same. As much as everybody think, but everybody don't get treated the same.
They don't. But my thing has always been the same thing. Always respect and value universally.
Right.
Right? So when you look, remember the whole Steve Harvey thing came out with the,
the 90 days.
My thing, 90 days and all that kind of stuff. My thing has always been the same thing. That was created from a false sense of a man's ability to be able to control, the horny desires or anything like that they think anyway. Mm-hmm. Because if a man don't pursue a woman from the physical perspective, and he decides he want to wait 6 months, it's almost like, yo, what's up with him?
Yep, is he gay?
But if she do that, she keeping him in line. He right there.
Right.
He ain't going. So another double standard
Mother's
situation.
Day, Father's Day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's it right
That's why I asked that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
We talked about Lowe's. When they selling drills. Now we talking about
boom, 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 bing, boom, boom. Right now we got 20% off.
We talking about drills, and they think all we want to do is drill.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay. I gotta ask you, man. Would you rather be whipped or do the whipping, man?
Gotta do the whipping. Nobody hit me with shit, man. No.
You got your safe word, man.
Powder. Yeah. I'm whipping.
Grown up, y'all. Grown up. Leave your comments leave your answers in the comment section. Rather with the lights off or lights on?
First night, lights on. I gotta see. I want to see because that might be the only night.
Any night.
You want the light?
I want it more.
TV at least. Cause I like that night vision glow.
Like it's lit up in the Porch podcast studio. Like and as many into the dove stuff. as many mirrors as we can get in that room. There's no need for me to lie. I just gotta tell you. I gotta come out and be honest.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If it's me, turn them all on.
Turn them all on.
100% brightness.
Yeah. Yeah. LED.
Yeah. It was energy efficient. We'll save a little bit of energy. I don't know why. What do you call that? Super freak? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, man. Okay. You know, I mean, sex on. Would you rather have sex in the shower or on the table? All freaking. Look like that's what you want today, man.
Yeah, I've done both, you know, in life, you know, so, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Shower, though. So.
Shower, yes, for multiple reasons.
Right.
One, that table might be in a room somewhere where anybody can come in, so it can be in an uncompromising place, period. But the shower is kind of like, you take care of business, clean up, and you go.
Well, the shower, first of all, they assume anybody that knows that a couple was in the shower.
You know, freaky too, y'all.
Old
freak. Sorry, y'all.
They assuming that that's happening anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that room, but that's
room
kind
with the table.
I could just be in the dining room.
You just went sneaky with it. Yeah, I mean, it don't gotta be sneaky.
Yeah. Which leads me to my next question.
Right.
Would you rather your partner be kinky or romantic?
Kinky.
Okay.
You?
Yeah, nah, I liked all the lights on. Which one you think I'm like? That's. I mean, no. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this in regards to the romantic element of it. It's kind of what we was talking about before earlier with gifts. I do like the fact that if you are like really thoughtful and strategic about certain things that you're doing, love letters or, you know, little sentimental things. And like you say, bro, you got a lot of keepsakes and things like that. Yes, I think it leads to the other things because let's be honest, you know what I mean? It's a lot more thought, in my opinion, that goes into romance than into kink.
Right.
So I'm still going to say kinky.
Right. But romantic
is very important,
so
too.
let me ask you
and
this.
I think that needs to be daily, where kinky can be a little bit more spontaneous and every now and then.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
What you think is the most romantic thing a woman could do for you?
So I think that the most romantic thing that she can do for me is just like, it could be a heartfelt letter that was written to me. It could be something as simple as just kind of like on me.
Right.
You know, close.
Yeah,
you know, something that some people may get on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, somebody that every time, you know, you sit on the couch, your partner just come over and lean on you. I mean, I'm simple like that, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? So nice
like
letter,
leaning. I'm simple like that, too. But what I was really going with, I might have asked the question wrong. That the leaning and all that, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But one of the most romance, it's going to sound crazy because romance ain't nothing but creativity anyway, right?
Yes.
But if you're genuinely, really trying to learn something I'm into.
Right.
Whether it be, like with me, DJing.
Yeah.
Or a sport.
Yeah.
Trying to understand the game, right? Like really trying to learn how the game goes.
Yeah. Like the joint where you went to, bro, you told me about you went to the Book of Hove.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was smooth. I would equate that to being like.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
But
romance in the sense like you thought about this and you know how I feel.
That's a little easy. That part is a little easier for my wife because she was a whole fan too.
Right.
But she didn't never have to see that. That's why I said it's easy. She know that it would be important for me to see that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just like the record. But when you do stuff like that, that lets me know that you really genuinely care about what I'm into.
Yeah.
So like sometimes, like bro, can you really believe if you wasn't married, right? Mm-hmm. And that's hard because you've been married a long time. Yeah, mm-hmm. Right, really. So you see yourself watching Married to Medicine if you wasn't married?
Nah, probably not. I mean, just being honest, I wouldn't even knew it existed, honestly. Exactly.
Or any of the housewife shows?
Nah.
Right.
Nah. I see where you're going with it in terms of like, I got you.
So because you studied that and learned that and know the characters and everything is because you wanted to be interested in it because your wife was interested in it.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just the truth. Even people that sit there, man, nah, I just wanted to watch. Ain't nobody, I ain't think like stop, man. Stop. You know that's why you were interested. But
Yeah.
my point is, when you do that and they do that same thing, when you know that's something that they wouldn't do anyway, to me, that's dope.
That is. And I think that right there is, let's make that the last question.
Right.
Let's make that the last question. Because in regards to the whole situation of holiday,
Yeah.
piggybacking that into the concept that you came up today with holiday style.
Right.
Romance, we make jokes about the romance and the kinky and all that thing. The one common factor in all of those things is they all take thought.
Yeah.
They all take some kind of consideration of who you're doing this for and those things. And that, to me, is where life needs to be.
Right.
Every day, thought in what I'm going to do with my life. Every day, thought in how I'm going to celebrate myself. Every day, thought in how I'm going to recognize and celebrate and encourage and uplift my family. Every day is a holiday.
Right.
Take us out of that one, bro.
Right. That was another episode of Questions. That's what we're going to call it this week in Yup, and we're going to go on over here. So, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, man, to episode 172. Holiday style. You know what I mean? You can catch us on all your favorite podcast and streaming sites like iHeartRadio, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Amazon Music, and anywhere you hear your favorite streaming.
Absolutely. You can catch us each and every week on Monday, unless something changes, and we always give out advance notice. But on Monday, right around 8:30, that's always the target time. And immediately following the next day, you can catch the show right on our YouTube channel at the Porch Podcast. At 7 p.m. it comes out. You can catch this episode, that week's new episode, and any of the other ones that you may have missed along the way. Make sure that you, please, if you not have done so already, please subscribe to the channel as we're trying to grow and develop and do more things, and it helps us tremendously as you guys subscribe. And do us one other favor outside of that. Please share this with anybody that you think might enjoy it, and just keep on hanging in and rocking out with us. This has been episode number 172, Holiday Style. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week. Y'all be good, be safe, family. And enjoy Juneteenth if you're recognizing it, as you should.
As you should.
All right, family.
All right, y'all.
Peace. Who on the porch? Let's go.